What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. I think a lot of you may have seen it. If you haven't seen it, you're probably seeing the title of this video, and you're probably doing what a lot of other people have done and gone, what happened? What did they do? So, I think it's best to flat out just come out and say what happened today. I don't know how many of you are going to be mad at me. I don't know how many of you are going to be like, yo, fuck you. And honestly, I don't really care. Because I feel like not making this video, not coming out and saying this, is not genuine. I've made so many videos talking about it. I've made it perfectly clear my feelings about it. And a lot of those feelings just kind of came to resolution, and I let go. So I forgive Twiztid. I've let go of the bitter feelings. I've let go of any anger I've had towards them. I was in the car earlier running errands. I was actually at Walmart waiting for our online pickup, and I was listening to Gang Rags Reborn. I've been bumping Gang Rags here lately because the original Gang Rags just celebrated its 12-year anniversary, so I've just been bumping some Blaze, and it was on the track About That Life. Of course, Jamie Madrox is on the hook, and I was listening to him spit, and I just started thinking about Twiztid, and ever since Monoxide's apology, I have been thinking about the whole situation. Ever since, like, we've seen some of this, I don't even know how I want to say it, fuckery of seeing artists like pulling out of shows because of other artists being on it, not booking artists for the gathering because they've worked with Twiztid or been signed to M&E. Like, there's just so much shit that's been put into perspective for me that I was literally able to satellite the situation, and I've been trying to satellite it for a while. I've gone through my own experiences with falling out with somebody, being a part of something, repping it so fucking hard, and I'm talking about Carnival Spirits. I was part of Carnival Spirits for 4 years. I repped it so fucking hard, and I came to a point with that where I didn't feel the love anymore, and I pulled away, ended up falling out with Beastmaster. That's caused, unfortunately, some personal issues there with that friendship that we once had, or we did have, I don't know. So I've been able to really put myself in Twiztid's perspective when it comes to like why they left Psychopathic, and why they went and did their own thing. I've been able to do that through my experiences with Carnival Spirits, and they've talked about being strong-armed by ICP before, and I was right there with a lot of juggalos, like, whatever, it felt like bullshit. But the more that Psychopathic, and I'm just going to say Psychopathic, I'm going to lump them all into one category, that way I'm not pointing fingers at one thing, just all together. Just the way that artists have been blacklisted, like Buckshot. Like, if it's really about the Juggalo March, Buckshot went to the Juggalo March. He's the only fucking non-psychopathic artist that went to the march, and they won't fuck with him because of Twiztid. It's so much deeper than that. At that point, it's so much deeper than that. Like, they truly despise Twiztid so much that anybody that fucks with Twiztid, they won't fuck with. That's so petty. And that's really kind of what pushed me to, like, what the fuck kind of mentality is going on here. Like, I understand them not wanting to work with Twiztid or work with an M&E artist because they would then have to work with Twiztid because Twiztid owns the label. I understand that. But, like, the whole Buckshot thing, that made me go, what the fuck? So I really just kind of satellite all of that and my own feelings towards Twiztid. The reason that I was unhappy with Twiztid is I felt like their business dealings with one of the items. I'm going to go through them all together. There's more than just this. So the first feeling the first issue I had that made me kind of stop supporting Twiztid was the fact that they were stealing artists from the label, right? So I've made videos about them signing Boondocks. I've made videos about it when Young Wicked signed as well, and it felt like, a jab. Excuse me. It felt like a jab at Psychopathic. It felt like they were trying to slight them. But it was actually CPN of all people that helped me put that one into perspective of, they formed friendships with these artists. Maybe not Young Wicked, I don't know. But with Boondocks, they were friends. So they have a label, they have the means to offer an opportunity, probably even a better opportunity for Boondocks. And Young Wicked was getting blacklisted for something he did that was juggalo shit. He slept with someone's daughter. That's juggalo shit. So he got blacklisted. He wasn't allowed in the main studio. Like, he was being shunned, essentially. So they offer him an opportunity for a better situation for himself. I can't be mad at them for that anymore. And so the other one was the way that they acted towards juggalos when it came in regards to the Juggalo March. Now, Monoxide has apologized. He said that for what it was worth, like for what it was, you guys wanted us there, we should have been there. Regardless of all that other bullshit, right? He apologized for that. And I took it as genuine. A lot of people didn't. They fucking all over it. That's them. This is me, that's them. You know what I mean? I can't speak for them, but I can speak for me. And I know it felt genuine to me, and it felt like he genuinely was like, yo, we fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, we let personal feelings and a personal beef get in the way of that. And I can't be mad at them for that either. One of the things that I was not happy with was the way that they kind of acted towards juggalos. It was kind of like they were calling juggalos a liar for, claiming that they were on a gang list. They were painted as the bad guy. And eventually, sometimes, if you hit a dog enough times, it will bite back. So, like, if I was in that situation and I was constantly having people attack me, eventually I attack back too. Who doesn't? It's the whole fucking moral of Fearless Fred Fury. You fight back, right? That's what they did. And that's the perspective I have now about that. So, ultimately, it was seeing the way that artists are being kind of given ultimatums. You pull out of this show, if you work with Twiztid or if you work with M&E, like, you're done with us. That extreme mentality is what has pushed me to the point of, like, the shit that Twiztid had to have felt from them that made them want to distance themselves. Psychopathic, to me, it feels like and looks like to me, like Psychopathic is telling us that that's true. That shit really happened. That's really how they work. And that, to me, and this is my own personal feeling, my own personal beliefs, I ain't for that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying fuck ICP. I'm not saying fuck Psychopathic Records. I will still be a juggalo. I am still a juggalo. I will keep repping fucking Hatchet Man. I will keep fucking listening to ICP. I will keep listening to Joker cards. But with the extreme mentality that ICP has, or Psychopathic has, I should say, I'm trying not to pinpoint one person or persons. With that extreme mentality of, if you work with them, you're done with us, that extreme mentality kind of has made me let go of whatever ill feelings I've had towards Twiztid. Because it shows that the situation that they were in, that they were trying to get away from, was real. And I can't be mad at them for that. I worked 9 years at a company, and for so many years I wanted things to get better there, and they never were getting better. They were just getting worse. So I left. I can't be mad at Twiztid for that. And then they went and they made a good opportunity for other people. Said, yo, come do this with us. Come do this with us. So, I mean, I get it. It sucks. And in the beginning, I sided with ICP so quick because of my own personal past of having friends betray me. Like, the fucking last day of 9th grade. It was me, my friend, and my brother's friend in study hall. We were having a good day. It was the last day of school before summer. We were just having a good fucking time. Well, apparently my friend wasn't like having a good day at all. Just wasn't. And for whatever reason, he was fucking pissed off. Well, the last day of school, I'm on the school bus. Next thing I know, my brother comes on and says, dude, what the fuck did you say? I'm like, what? Apparently my friend went around telling every Hispanic, because my friend was a Hispanic. He said that I called all the Hispanics in the school a racial slur. And now they wanted to hunt me down and fucking beat me up. And I never said the shit. And I'm like, yo, like that betrayal sucked. So I've had that betrayal. I've had other betrayals and abandonment issues. So in the moment that ICP or Violent J was in that interview with Fago Lovers talking about all that shit, like I was right there in my feels, like feeling that with Jay. And I wasn't able to really satellite the whole situation. I was just right there, like I'm right next to Jay, like this is fucked, man. Why are they doing this? You know, I don't understand. How did it come to this? I didn't see it from the other side, and I've had an opportunity to expand that and really just kind of let go of all those feelings. So I'm sitting there at Walmart. I was listening to Blaze. I hear Jamie, and I just kind of said, you know, fuck it. I'm going to go listen to Mad Season. Everybody talks about how great Mad Season is, and as I'm listening to it, the very first song is playing. I don't even get halfway through the fucking song, and I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. I took a screenshot and I sent it to the homie Joker's gallery. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is fucking fire. Legit. I didn't feel any kind of bitter feelings, and I genuinely enjoyed it. And it was at that moment I realized I forgive them. I don't have those bitter feelings anymore, and it is all through just kind of the way Psychopathic has presented themselves when it comes to artists working with them, and you know, kind of getting blacklisted. But you know, I made the post because I felt like so just liberated. Like I spent the rest of the day, like I did laundry, I was finishing out Mad Season, and it felt good to have that release of negative thoughts and feelings. And you know, I had to come make a video about it because, you know, one, explain myself, because I just put that little teaser out there like, yo, something happened today. Psychopathic is the reason it happened today. And, you know, obviously I don't know how my audience is going to take this, because I did make a lot of videos being very like, I'm done with Twiztid, and, you know, I don't support them anymore, and this is why. But I don't think it would be genuine if I didn't come on here and explain like what I've gone through and kind of the release that I've had, and hopefully, excuse me, good God, of all times now, I'm getting the burps. You know, I'm hoping that other people can kind of do the same thing and just sit back and, you know, satellite it. And if not, that's fine too. If you're not ready to forgive and let go, that's fine. Like me forgiving Twiztid was not for them. It was for me. And it's a good feeling to not hold on to that negative energy, you know? So, you know, sound off in the comments. If you're fucking mad at me, let me know. We'll see how bad the subscriber count drops. But I wouldn't be a genuine person if I didn't come on here and make this video and, you know, share what happened today. I think it's very important for me to do this. So I'm going back and I'm listening to some Twiztid albums, and you'll probably see reviews, and I think a lot of people hopefully will, you know, understand that I'm enlightened. I wouldn't say enlightened. I've let go. You know what I mean? And we're a review channel, so I will be doing reviews for Twiztid, and I want this video to be here for you guys to know what happened, and, you know, this is kind of closure to other videos I've made in the past. So I guess that's really all I gotta say about that. But had to share it with you guys. So thank you guys for watching or listening, however you consumed this information. But you know, for those who do understand, I thank you, and for those who don't understand, I don't blame you, and I don't expect you to understand. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.